This video is all about Taurus moon. So Taurus is a fixed earth sign and it's ruled by the planet Venus. So Taurus moon would make a person generally a very practical, kind and caring individual. They usually have a creative side which is very important to them. So many Taurus moon people enjoy singing, painting, the arts, cooking. Generally speaking, they're very security conscious, stable people that have a love of comfort, material possessions, and also an ability to enjoy the simple things in life. So to be able to enjoy the peacefulness of nature, or simple things like sitting, by a river and just observing and watching and hearing the sounds of nature. Things like that are actually very enjoyable for a Taurus moon. They like that sort of serenity and peacefulness, and they're able to sort of go into a deeper sense of well-being within themselves. So they're not all about materialism. They have a side of them that is also very interested in well-being and a spiritual side as well. So they're capable of being very stubborn as well. So if they feel that they're right about something, it'll be very, very hard to change their mind. Obviously, again, it's going to depend on the chart, so that goes without saying, but I'm just focusing purely on the moon. So if they make up their mind about something, they're going to stick to that. If they already feel they're right and they've already, come to that conclusion, they don't come to that conclusion lightly. They don't just make up their mind very quickly. So because they've come to it in a very practical, earthy, real way, it's going to be very hard to turn that around. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. They have a lot of staying power and determination. So once they make up their mind that they want to do something, they start on that course that they're going to do something. They don't usually suddenly just say, I'm not going to do this anymore, I've decided something else. That's not them. They will stick to it. They're very determined. They'll see things through. They rarely will start something and then leave it unfinished. There's a sense of a need for completion, to complete things. They're very good in practical business matters as well. They have a good practical sense when it comes to finances and managing finances. Even if, say a mother who is home with her kids and, she does the shopping, she's going to be very practical about how much money she has to spend for the week, and she's going to be very resourceful with getting the most out of her weekly budget to get the most food that's going to work well for the week. That sort of thing is just an example. They're very sensual and very sensuous and in touch with their senses. So often Taurian moon people can be very sensitive to smells and tastes, and if something physical like that rubs them away, it just leaves them feeling really just not right. They really like beautiful things, beautiful food, comforts, not fine clothing, nice clothing. It doesn't have to be what's it called, the latest fashion trends. It just, as long as they feel comfortable and they feel good in themselves, and they feel comfortable, that's the most important thing. Taurian moons, they don't rush into things, generally speaking. They like to take their time and sense things out, use all their senses, and especially in regards to relationships, they're not going to jump into relationships quickly unless they've got a lot of Mars or Aries in the chart somewhere, or something that's impulsive like that. So they're very stable in themselves. They like to be peaceful. So in a relationship, they might like somebody who is going to give them some stimulation, because they're very sort of on a very serene, consistent emotional level. What else can I tell you? Because they have that need for serenity from within, and they like to cultivate that in themselves. They don't like someone coming up to them and disturbing their peaceful state of being, whether they're at work and they're focusing, or whether they're just sitting on the couch and enjoying a peaceful moment to themselves. They don't like someone just coming in and being really intense or disrupting that flow of peaceful energy that they've been cultivating. What else can I tell you about Taurus moon? Generally, they're pretty easygoing, and they enjoy good meals. They probably like something that they would enjoy would be going to a favourite cafe or restaurant with, someone that their partner, their romantic partner, and enjoying a night out with good food, wine, maybe a jazz band, or whatever music they're into, or maybe just even the meal itself will be enough for a Taurus moon to feel like they've had a good night. What else can I tell you? It's more of an introverted sort of energy, the Taurus moon. They're quite content to sort of be in their own zone, whether they're working on some creative project or cooking a meal. They like to focus and be in that zone. They're caring with other people, and they like to enjoy company with other people, but they're probably not they're not going to be someone that's going to be the center of attention, or they don't crave that attention from others. They sort of prefer to be left to their own devices and work methodically, in a way that makes them feel content. They can put a lot of energy into things that they're passionate about, and that energy will be very gradual energy that they work over, hours, days, weeks, months, years, even, depending what it is. They don't give up easily, and they have a lot of patience, so they have the ability to be patient, stick things through. So in a romantic situation, if they want somebody, they're willing to wait. They're willing to take it slow and see what happens. They're not going to, try and compete with others, or they're just going to sort of hang back and, maybe a bit more strategic, because the shadow of Taurus is Scorpio, so there is that element hidden in the Taurian energy as well. So they might sort of hang back a little bit and act when they feel comfortable, and I guess, it's just they're not going to give up easily, but they're not going to push their way forward very strongly. So I think that's the most that I can say for now. And again, if you have any questions about Taurus moon, or you wanted to add anything, feel free to, and I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.